Guys, Club, I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now, before I show you these duels I have saved while using this Dark Magician deck, I want to talk about Opera GX. Opera GX is a special version of the Opera browser built specifically for gamers. Help enhance performance on your PC when gaming with your browser open and get rid of lag while playing games and listening to music. Perfect when you want to keep many tabs open, not to lose them, but you don't want your browser to hurt your gaming performance. The panel lets users limit the CPU or RAM they are willing to let their browser use. Limit the network bandwidth used by Opera GX browsers to gain performance in games and streams. The accents in Opera GX are inspired by neon lights and how they break the darkness of the night. You can customize the browser with particular themes, wallpapers, and colors. Stay up to date with free games, the best deals, the newest releases, and breaking news, all in one easily accessible place. Opera GX is also on mobile and it can be connected to the desktop version. So if you're interested in getting your game on, you can download Opera GX from the link in the description or pinned comment below of this video. So this is the deck I've been using. Sorry if I haven't been uploading much. It's just, you know the story. I've been really busy. I have a newborn, my son, and I've just been busy with other stuff. Also, I didn't feel like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel much lately. It's just I want to take a break because I have been playing it a lot. But yeah, last week and this week I haven't really been playing it much. I was still in gold because I didn't play, but this deck actually got me to platinum, which I was very happy about. So basically this deck is using Dark Magician and stopping my opponents from using spell cards and also monster effects. So this is my deck, and so I have a bunch of replays saved I'm going to be showing you, but I do apologize for not uploading much. However, starting from this weekend, I will be uploading more than usual, hopefully, because I have more free time. I'm on leave again, because I want to take care of my baby, and also just want to relax while playing the Dragon Ball Legends 4th anniversary. So honestly, this deck is my favorite deck right now to use in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I love Blue Eyes, but it's just Blue Eyes needs that new support to be good. It's fun, it's good, but it's not that good, it's just, But with this, I annoy my opponent so much by activating Secret Village of the Spellcasters and Skill Drain. It's such a perfect combo. Honestly, this deck has actually been really great for me. So I want to see the Dark Magician support in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and Blue Eyes White Dragon. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing too. They decided to not release the cards that we have in real life into this game. I kind of get why they won't do Battle of Chaos because that's fairly new, but I want Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I hate how that card is not in this game. And also the Dark Magician, the Dark Magician of Chaos Max, I think that's the name. And apparently it's due to the artwork. Okay, change the artwork then. Change the artwork. Even if it's the same case with Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, just make new artwork. That's it. But I just want the Battle of Chaos support in this game because, I don't understand some of the support Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon get, Destined Rivals, for example. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Currently controls. So if they summon another monster after you use this, basically they can just keep activating monster effects. And it's such a slow card, you might as well just use Skill Drain because you don't really care about your own monster effects when you're using Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes you kind of do actually, but Dark Magician not really. Because a lot of effects happen from your spells, traps, and your hand. And so it's such a dumb, slow card. Skill Drained is better. This is the support Dark Magician gets. This. And Blue Eye. And then we finally get the perfect support in Battle of Chaos, but I don't see Battle of Chaos cards coming into the game anytime soon. But anyway, I will show you the replays I have saved using this deck. Very fun deck. If you want to change it up, feel free to do it. You probably use Link monsters anyway, so do that. And alright. I'll see you when I play the first replay. So this is the first duel. There's actually 6 turns, so it's a bit of a long replay. I'm going second. Now let me just open this once it opens. But honestly, I'm having fun with this deck. So they used that resonator spell, resonator call, and they got that card to the hand, which, yeah, I recognize because I see it a few times. And they just kept using the same spell card, getting more cards from their deck to their hand. It's like, okay, little effort, just play a spell, get a card to your hand from your deck, sure, without discarding or anything. So I kept getting cards. Then they special summoned Crimson Resonator, and they went into Red Rising Dragon, they went into defense. And then, yeah, I've seen this a few times because then they do this effect where they just summon a bunch of cards from the deck and then synchro summon into Red Supernova Dragon. And it actually has 6,000 attack, and I was like, holy crap. So here I played Dark Magical Circle, they activated Maxi, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I activated Soul Servant just to change the order of my deck, like basically put any Dark Magician related card at the top of my deck, and I put Magician Navigation. I love Magician Navigation. People say it's a bit outdated, but you get to summon Dark Magician from your hand and another Spellcaster from your deck, and then once it's in the graveyard and it's been one turn, you can negate any spell or trap that activates. I love Magician Navigation, it's great. So I activated the effect and got rid of all these cards, so I was like, okay. So I still got to summon Dark Magician. I special summoned Apprentice. I know that, yes, they're going to get more cards because of Maxi, but oh well. So I got Eternal Soul, and I discarded Dark Magician Girl in my hand with Apprentice, so I draw 2 cards with Soul Servant, and yeah, I got Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, I have them in my deck, you know, just as a backup. I don't want to get them at the same time, so that kind of bricked me, but hey, they're on 1,900 life points. So here they play Harpy's Feather Duster, and I'm like, of course, of course. So I activated that bloody spell card yet again and got another Crimson Resonator again, always. And then they activated Graveyard Effects. Yep, just barely in the effort, just, yep. So Synchro summoned into Red Rising Dragon again. Activated the effect. Basically repeated what they did, you know. And just, yeah, little effort, and look at that. Oh my god. So they targeted Dark Magician, gained life points, yeah, 2,500 because that's Dark Magician's attack. Then they went into Tyrant, Red Dragon, Archfiend, yep. And yeah, I was like, holy crap. Like, and then they Synchro summoned again into Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, honestly, I was kind of screwed because, well, I have Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster, but, you know, other than that, like, what can I do? So they summoned more, like, another monster, but I don't know why they didn't attack. Oh, it does say cannot attack. Ah, yes, that's what the icon is that people talk about. I see. So cannot attack, okay. So I guess they couldn't attack because, yeah, all that was dumb and broken. So I got Super Polymerization, and I'm like, ooh, my luck. I used all 3 of them to summon Predaplant. I've never summoned Predaplant before, and yeah, so if they want to summon their Synchros, they can't. I'll negate it. So activated their effect, I'm like, whatever. So I attacked directly, and yeah, it's pretty much over for them because they can't Synchro summon, and that's the point of this, you know, this deck. The Resonator deck. So they activated that, summoned, and did that, and Synchro summoned, and I'm like, what are you doing? Do you even know what this card does? Do you even know? So I, yeah, negated the summon. But then it activated a Graveyard Effect, and I'm like, okay. Then all these monsters went into defense, like as defense, like just as defense, and I'm like, well, I have Raigeki, so I don't care about your wall over here. And then they activated more effects, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, can you just not? Can you just like take 3,000 life points damage directly, or? And there was more things, but it was just getting cards from their graveyard back to their hand. I was like, okay. Activate Dark Magical Circle, and they left. This replay is not too long, but I am proud about something. I summoned the Dark Magicians twice in my first turn. I was so happy about that. But what happens here? I think I don't know if I like fully destroy them. I don't know, I can't remember, but I do know I summoned 2 of the Dark Magicians. So I activated Soul Servant just to change the order. Put Eternal Soul up just in case. So I got Eternal Soul, and then I set it down. So then I fused into the Dark Magicians. Where are their animation? They need an animation. How the hell do some of these dumb cards that look stupid have animations but not the Dark Magicians? People would go crazy over that. But anyway, yeah, I summoned 2 of the Dark Magicians, and I was able to draw 1 card because I used a spell. I set it down. I could have activated it and then draw a card with the Dark Magicians, but I'm like the other Dark Magicians, but I wanted to save it. I didn't want to use it yet. So I activated Lure of Darkness, and I'm like, cool, I get to draw 2 cards, thanks. And they were using this kind of deck, which, yeah, I hate so much, man. So I was able to get 2 cards. I got Apprentice and Skill Drain. And because the Dark Magicians, when you draw a card when your opponent uses a spell or trap, you can actually set that spell or trap down and even use that same card in the same turn. So for example, I can use Skill Drain in this turn. So I used Eternal Soul just to special summon Dark Magician and banish this dumb fusion spell, like the field spell. I hate it so much. Then activated another Lure of Darkness. I'm like, do you want any more cards in your hand? Or then they did that. Got more cards. They summoned this monster, and that's when I activated Skill Drain, and they left. This one has 5 turns, so it's actually a bit long. But I finally got Secret Village of the Spellcasters. So they were, going first. But I was happy to get this because finally, I have 3, and it just, took me like now to get it. Anyway, so I did an XC summon. They got Totally Awesome. Yeah, how does that have an animation, not the Dark Magicians? Anyway, so I got Skill Drain, which I was pretty happy with. So I set it down, activated Dark Magical Circle. They activated their effect and went to the graveyard. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to use Called by the Grave. Everyone hates this card. It's annoying, apparently. So why not use Called by the Grave and get rid of its effect for the game? And then they activated how it can only have 1 monster. Each player can only have 1 attribute of monster. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, negated, Totally Awesome. Then I Totally Awesome. And then Dark Magical Circle. I special summoned Dark Magician, and I believe I banished the Xyz monster. Yes, I did. And then I activated that just so they don't activate spell cards. I attack directly. Not much I could do, but I do have Skill Drain, and I have Secret Village of the Spellcasters. And it was a nice direct attack, 2,500. So I activated Skill Drain because this monster, they have effects. Then went into that, I'm like, okay, I guess they did that as defense. But Skill Drain, and this is just so good. And then I got Raigeki, which is perfect with Skill Drain unless they have a graveyard effect, but they didn't. So I attacked directly again, and then I ended my turn. And then basically here, what do they do? I forgot. So I activated that monster's effect, summoned it, and they left. Come on, man. Alright, so here, it's actually pretty good because I get to get Dark Magician from my deck to my hand with Apprentice. They used Effect Veiler, and that's when I decided to use Called by the Grave. So I wasn't too worried because I knew I was going to get Dark Magician regardless. Unless I had that dumb trap card. But anyway, so Effect Veiler negated. I got Dark Magician. I basically set down Magician Navigation and also used Secret Village of the Spellcasters just so they don't use spell cards. And I knew they can't use Harpy's Feather Duster to destroy. I mean, it doesn't really. It doesn't matter. Because I'm just going to activate this anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I have Dark Magical Circle up. They did some effects. I used Magician Navigation now just in case. If they tributed my Apprentice, I don't have a spell cast in the field. I got Dark Magician Girl because of... did I get Soul Servant? Yes, I did. So I want to draw 2 cards. So they used Predator Plant and summoned this dumb card. We all know this dumb card. They're basically everywhere in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel now. Destiny Hero, Destroyer Phoenix, and Enforcer. So they were able to fusion summon from their, like, yeah, like get the fusion spell from their deck to the graveyard because of Predator Plant. I'm like, wow, they, yeah, found a way to use a spell card. Crazy. So they attacked Apprentice just so my Dark Magician or Girl don't gain attack. So I got Skill Drain, which, yeah, was great. I used Soul Servant to draw 2 cards. And I used Super Polymerization. And I used that dumb card with Dark Magician Girl and fused them into Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And then, yeah, I attacked with Venom, and then I attacked with Dark Magician. And yeah, 700 life points. So I activated their monster effect just to get it back to the hand. I'm like, I'm not too worried now, because, yeah, I have Skill Drain, and if Venom gets destroyed, every special summoned monster on their side gets destroyed. They summoned Ash Blossom, and I was like, okay. So I knew they were probably going to Synchro Summon, and I used Skill Drain, and that's when they decided to leave. I don't know if I remember this game, to be honest, but I did get 2 great field spells. So I love using this first, because it just gets me Eternal Soul, which is amazing. And then I use that Magician's Rod to get Dark Magical Circle. And then I use that just so, yeah, they don't activate spell cards. I wanted to get Dark Magician to my hand. Now here, I wanted to see if I could get anything, and I got Soul Servant, which, yeah, I was like, wow, it's awesome. But, you know, I can't really draw a card because I don't have Dark Magician or Girl or Mahud on the field or graveyard. So I set down 3 cards. I'm like, okay, I'll banish one of them with Dark Magician. So I summon Dark Magician. I use Dark Magical Circle just to banish one of them. Yeah, it was the middle one. How did I remember that? Then I use Soul Servant just to get that so I can banish another card with Dark Magical Circle when I special summon Dark Magician. So I activated the effect, put Dark Magician Girl. Actually, no, I put Dark Magician Girl just so I can draw another card with Soul Servant, actually. And then I wanted to get Dark Magic Attack. That's right. So then I special summoned Dark Magician Girl. They activated their trap card, Trap Trick, and I'm like, okay. Then they set down Puppet Parade. And I was like, okay. And I think they summoned a bunch of monsters, like basically just to make a wall, you know, so I don't like attack directly. But yeah, they were able to summon 4 monsters. No effort. So I used Dark Magic Attack just to get rid of all those cards. I used Soul Servant to draw 2 cards. And I got Magician's Rod. I believe I get the Fusion spell. Yes. What's it called? Secrets of Dark Magic. That's right. So XC summoned into Naruto. And then I went into Ebon. Just so I can basically special summon Dark Magician from my deck. So I special summon Dark Magician. I banished one of their cards. I banished this one, I believe. Yep. And then I attacked with Magician's Rod. And I attacked with Dark Magician just to banish that. I did a direct attack. And then I did another attack. And then I did another attack. And then I used Secrets of Dark Magic just to basically fuse into the Dark Magicians. And yeah. GG. Oh, Super Polymerization, Magician Navigation, and Eternal Soul. Unfortunately, I didn't have Dark Magician in my hand, activated Maxi. And I was like, okay, I just won't special summon this turn because I'll just special summon Dark Magician in my next turn with Eternal Soul. So I believe I got Dark Magical Circle, yep, just to banish one of their cards. So I was able to get it, so I got Dark Magical Circle, activated it. And then I got another Soul Servant because, yeah. And then I put Super Polymerization down just to basically fuse their monsters. So they summoned this dumb card, which I just hate Invoker. I hate Invoker so much, man. It's just such a dumb deck. So Link summoned into Artemis. Then they used, Invocation. That's when I decided to use Eternal Soul, just to basically banish their fusion monster. But I was a bit worried that it was this certain monster, and it was this one. But I don't know. They couldn't discard a spell card, so I was able to banish it, which I was like, oh, cool. So I got, they put Invoker back, then they put that dumb card back to the hand. Then they used World Legacy. Well, basically, they just summoned a bunch of Mech Knights. Like, they just summoned a lot of monsters after this. Like, you think they wouldn't be able to do much after that, but no, this is modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course they can do much more. Look at all this. Look at all this. I was waiting to use super polymerization, man. Like, I was just like, please let me use it but I really couldn't, because every time they summoned, they were the same attribute and the same monster, so I couldn't psychic and light. Then eventually they went into a light machine monster, and I was like, awesome, I can finally use super polymerization. And I went into Mud Dragon. And I was like, yes, thank you for going into something that wasn't like, it was different to psychic or whatever. So they banished Soul Servant just so I didn't use it. I did Mud Dragon's effect just in case. So I got Secrets of Dark Magic, which I was very happy about. I don't know why they would activate Solemn Judgment, because they're basically going to get destroyed now. Because 2,500 and 1,900. So I don't know why they did that. Maybe it was a habit and they didn't realize that I have more than 4,000 attack here. But yeah, I activated Mud Dragon's effect just so we can't be targeted. I mean, Dark Magician can't be targeted anyway, but now Mud Dragon can't be targeted. So I used Dark Magic attack. I got it from my deck with Eternal Soul, and I attacked directly, and I'm like, I don't know why you used Solemn Judgment, but okay, sure. It's going to be the last duel I show you. There's not much turns, just a few turns. But yeah, I can't remember what happens in this duel. Let me see. So I got Harpy's Feather Duster, okay. But it's actually a very good hand. Like, it's like actually very good. So I got Dark Magical Circle. As usual, I always get Dark Magical Circle. I put Dark Magician in my graveyard. And then I special summon Dark Magician. And then I fused into the Dark Magicians. Where's the animation? Konami, where's the animation? Seriously. Oh my god. Anyway, then I activated Dark Magical Circle, just so I can draw a card with the Dark Magicians. And I got, I saw Secrets of, Secret Village of the Spellcasters at the top 3. So I moved it at the top with Dark Magical Circle, just so I can draw it with the Dark Magicians. Here they activated their effect. I hate this card, so I just wanted to banish it. So I used Eternal Soul just to special summon Dark Magician. And then I banished... See, I remember this duel now, by the way, as you can tell. So I banished that with the Dark Magical Circle, get it out of here. And then I was able to draw a card because of the Dark Magician's effect. Every time a spell or trap is activated, I can just draw a card. And I got Super Polymerization, which was very nice because I'm against... I'm dueling against a hero deck. And they're very annoying. So yeah, but... I can't really fuse with it because of, they're all warriors and light. But you know what? This one was dark. And I was like, they just couldn't do too much. I don't know. So I activated Harpy's Feather Duster just to get rid of that card over there. And then I used the Dark Magician's effect to draw a card. And then I discarded Dark Magician Girl to activate Super Polymerization. And I went into Starving Venom. And then I activated Soul Servant just so I can draw 2 cards. So I got that just so I can keep attacking, because I'm basically going to be special summoning Dark Magician in a bit. So I special summon Dark Magician with Eternal Soul. And then I attack directly with all 3 of these monsters. And yeah, then activated the effect and got a card that I was like, okay. I got this as backup just in case they stopped one of my attacks. I can just fuse into the Dark Magicians again. And yeah. Alright, it's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I do apologize for not uploading much. It's just, like I said, I've been really busy. I'm going to start uploading more now. Check out Opera GX and let me know what kind of Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon deck you want to see on my channel, because I'm not going to be using anything else. I can't be bothered. Like, too much resources. I would love to use a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck, but... not right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!